Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to share this beautiful scarf made with the famous Peruvian stitch, but with an special twist. I'm going to teach you how to make it without using a ruler, in the easiest and most practical way, so anyone can do it at home. This stitch is super elegant, eye-catching and very nice, and I'm sure once you learn it, you will want to use it in many more projects. Before we begin, I also want to let you know that I have some of my handmade pieces available for sale and I can ship anywhere within the United States. So, if you are interested, feel free to message me or leave me a comment below here in this video and I will be happy to give you all the information. But well, now I will give you the material list. To make this scarf in a standard adult size, we will need 200 grams of a medium weight yarn, size number 5, it's bulky, and a 6mm hook. In the description box and in the comments of this video, I'm sharing a link where you can find a material very similar to the one I'm using, and I love it. But well, now I will give you the step by step. Let's start. Well, with one thread and with our hook, we are going to start making chains. Remember that we will start counting after this first loop, and we are going to make 30 chains. After the 30 chains, we are going to make one more, and we will start in the second stitch. Right there, we are going to make a single crochet, but we will stop right here and we will pull the thread. And this is the secret of this stitch. We must be very careful to always pull in the same distance. We will use our fingers as our helpers to always try to make these threads to the same distance, okay? Use your fingers and use your hook and your other hand to help you adjust the size of these threads. And more or less the distance of these long loops are around 4 or 5 centimeters, okay? At the end, you must have 30 long loops. If you feel that you have already a lot in your hook, don't worry, you can leave them there and continue with the rest. So please at the end count that you have 30. Well, at the end of the 30 long loops, we are going to turn around. And now we are going to count and we will take 5 long loops like this. And here we have 5. Please make sure that you don't have any loop in the back that it's loose. Okay, so once you have 5, we are going to twist and make an 8 in front. You see, we are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. And well, we are going to make this chain in one of the corners in one side because we are going to make the single crochet through all this space, and we are going to make inside 4 and 5 single crochet. It looks like a snail, right? It looks so pretty. And well, after we are going to take 5 long loops again. Please make sure that you take all of them, go in order, don't skip any loops. And well, also it's important that we don't twist any loop. Well, once we have the 5 long loops, we are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. And again, we are going to repeat the 5 single crochet inside. So this is basically the Peruvian stitch. I know many people make it using a ruler, but well, I will show you how you can make it without needing that. And well, unlike this, we are going to continue the whole row. We will take 5 loops and 5 loops. Like this, we are going to create these little snails. With this stitch you will create, if you want longer snails, you will make the loops longer, right? So imagine if you use this stitch for other project and you make one row with the loops shorter and one row with the loops longer. I think it will look so beautiful and different, and it will be a different project. So this is up to you. I just give you an idea, and I hope that you apply it for any other project that you may have in mind. And well, the reason why we are making 5 single crochet is because we took 5 loops or 5 stitches, right? So in the next row we can have the same number of stitches and we don't reduce the size of our scarf or reduce the edge or distort the shape. So that's why you have to make the same number of single crochet, must be the same number of loops that you take. At the end of the row, you will have 6 snails with 30 chains. And if you want more snails, you should add more chains. The most important thing is to increase the number of chains in multiples of 5. And well, you will decide according to the project that you are making and according to the style that you want. In this case, I like this size. I think it's a standard size for a scarf. But well, at the end of the row, we are going to turn around and now we are going to repeat the first row that we made. So over the 5 single crochet that we made before, we are going to make again single crochet and we are going to pull. If you are going to make the same design that I'm making, well, we are going to repeat the same distance of the loops. We are going to make the long loops approximately of 5 centimeters. If you want, you can have a ruler as reference to see the how many threads you have to pull. I don't know how to say it, but well, we are going to continue like this, and also at the end we must have 30 loops. Okay, so here I count and I'm finishing. I have 30 loops. Please make sure that all the loops in this row are again and have the same distance. Again, we are going to repeat the second row. We are going to take these 5 loops, we are going to twist and repeat. We are going to make inside 5 single crochet. And well, basically we are going to repeat these 2 rows the whole project. We are going to make as many rows and series that we need according to the length of the scarf that we want. I highly recommend that you use a yarn with different shades and different colors. I think that while you are making this stitch, and because of the shape of the stitch, it I think it looks so much better. But well, also that's up to you. But well, once I have finished with my rows and reach the desired length, I will show you how to make the fringe and decorate this scarf. This step is completely optional. Well, here I have my scarf. It looks so beautiful. Look at the colors. And well, I finished the 200 grams of yarn that I asked you in the material list to have. I just leave like 50 grams for the fringes. I will show you how you can make that. So in one corner and at the end of our scarf, we are going to make one knot. And I will pull this thread to the distance of the long of the fringes, the length of the fringes that I want. So I will take this thread as a reference, and again I will show you how you can make the fringes without cutting. So like this, we are going to make a single crochet and pull. We will take this as a reference and we will pull to the same distance of the first thread that we have as a reference. So we finish this, then we will take this loop back, and again we are going to continue with the next stitch. Also you will decide the distance between them. So we are going to make a single crochet and pull, single crochet and pull, and like this is how we are going to make all the fringes. And also I will repeat the same in the other side to decorate. As I told you, this is also optional, but well, I wanted to show you how you can make the fringes in the easiest way too, without cutting and cutting and cutting your yarn. But well, let's continue and see you when I finish. And well, here I'm finishing. As you could see, I have two different colors. I don't know, it was because the shade, my yarn, it comes in different shades, but well, it's okay, I like it. And also you will decide, as I told you, the distance between the fringes too. At the end here, we are going to cut the last thread, and we are going to make a knot with the last loop and with the last thread, and like this we finish. Remember that we are going to make the same in the other side, and well, with this we finish. I hope that you enjoy making this break with me. It's so easy, and I hope that you use this stitch for other projects. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. If you would like to buy one of the garments that I make, please let me know here in the comments and I can give you all the information. I have some garments available. But well, thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow me in all my social media. Thank you so much and take care and stay tuned for more coming videos. Bye.